For the second consecutive year, an America East team participated in ESPN's 24-hour tip-off marathon to begin the college basketball season. This year, Stony Brook took on Monmouth in a 6 a.m. game that was shown on the ESPN family of networks. We give you behind-the-scenes access as Stony Brook prepares for an early start time.
I tell you what, it sounds like a good idea in June when they phone you and say it's 6 a.m. and anytime ESPN calls, you want to take advantage of that. We've never played on ESPN in our school history, so it's an exciting opportunity, but now we're here and the logistics of it are a little bit different. You know, we're preparing for a game with 1 day prep time, and then, you know, it's a 3:30 a.m. wake-up call, and try to have a little bit of breakfast and go over and act like it's a normal game. So it's a little bit scary because it's uncharted waters for my team, and no one's ever played a game before 8 a.m. And I know I haven't coached in one this early, but you know, I'm excited. I think our guys are excited about it, and you know, I'm hoping they play with great energy, even though it's 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's a great opportunity to get an exposure on ESPN. It's great for the league. We're playing this like a regular game. We're going to wake them up, you know, like we normally do. We want to get over the gym an hour and 15 minutes before. Instead of having a pregame huge meal, we're just having a quick breakfast. I don't want them to eat too much, and I want them to get up early and get awake before tip-off at 6. And hopefully the environment will be great, and that'll help our guys get awake in a hurry. And you know, 5 years ago we won 4 games and we were the worst team in the conference. You don't get these opportunities, and now, you know, 5 years later we have a chance to open up college basketball, be one of the first teams to play that day. So it's exciting. It says a lot about the hard work of our players and our administration, and you know, all the sacrifices and commitments that have been made on our university and by our president, by our athletic director. You know, all those things combined with a good year, and you got to get a little bit lucky too to get that phone call. So, you know, we're excited to hopefully take good advantage of this opportunity to play on, you know, national TV and to be part of such a exciting day of basketball and some of the teams that are playing, you know, really all the tradition that they have and what have you. And hopefully we start our own little bit of a tradition.
Oh man, they woke us up at 3:45, and that was the first thing. They gave us breakfast, and I just try to get my mind prepared, man. Just to not be tired and just wake up, man.
I mean, we've had 6 a.m. practices, so we're a little bit used to getting up. But once the game starts and you get warmed up and the ball goes up, it's just like a 7 p.m. game. But, you know, it takes a little while to get warmed up.
You know, we were able to grind out a good win on the road. It's a tough place to play. I was in this league a long time ago. Tough style for us with 1 day to prepare. And, you know, just real pleased. Our young guys stepped up and made some plays for us, and Brian made some big plays down the stretch. So, good win. You know, we tried to call Duke and see if they would switch to 6 p.m. game with us, but they weren't obliging that. So we took the 6 a.m. slot, and, you know, we're just happy to get an opportunity. We're a young program, a great university, and 25,000 students, and exciting place. It really is. So for us to get a chance to play on ESPN at any time, you know, our first time in school history, you know, you play. It's good for your program. I think it's good for our kids. They like it. Before the game started, I said, when I was in their homes, I told them that, you know, we're going to play on ESPN, and we're, you know, somewhere down the road. I told him that a couple years ago when we had no ESPN, we had no PN, no TV, and I said, someday we're going to be able to play on that, and to be able to do that today and talk about it at the pregame was exciting for me, and you know, kind of shows our program's, you know, grown in the last few years, which is a great sign.